So this is a very late preview for me for David Morrell versus Sena Agbeko. I feel like it's gonna be a closer fight than what people realize. I think a lot of people think that Morrell is kind of gonna run through Agbeko. I kind of can see that happening, but at this point right now, I feel like Agbeko was probably his best opponent to date. He's not ranked very high, but he's someone who I can say he's been tested in some ways. He's been in there with some guys who's trying to win a fight. He's gonna bring a lot to the table. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be hard to kind of knock him out if you're David Morrell. I feel like Morrell has the talent to do it, but he'll have to realize that he's gonna have to move around in the ring, kind of punch on the move it lateral, especially if he wants to use a jab and stuff like that. He likes to tee off on guys after a while, but he's smart about things early on in the fight. Morrell will kind of jab and touch punches early, trying to see what he can land later on, and kind of get a rhythm of where he'll be able to throw his punches at and change levels. But I feel like in this fight, he's gonna have to be able to change levels. Basically, Agbeko, he's gonna be high, kind of like a chair, and Morrell gonna have to try to work under that, kind of drop to the area that kind of where Mike Tyson like to work out of, that bottom area around the abdominal area, around the stomach. It's gonna have to be stuff like that he's gonna have to any kind of head hunting and stuff like that. Like, to be honest, Agbeko, he has a lot of power. Like, he looks like a stiff guy and everything like that, but he has a lot of power in his hands. He can definitely drop anybody. So Morrell has to definitely watch out for that. Agbeko, he's a guy who likes to move around the ring too. He will trail you, so if Morrell can get in a situation where he can make him fight and get Agbeko to trail him and kind of throw an uppercut, that could be a punch I can see getting him out of there. Morrell has a very excellent uppercut. He definitely works the inside area, like the strike zone. He works that area well, as far as a boxer. So he's definitely going to be able to do things with Agbeko. I feel like, at first I felt like Agbeko had a bigger chance, but I feel like he does have a chance. But Morrell is he's sharp in the inside. He just has to be able to realize that the head movement is, because in a fight like this, a guy like Morrell can get buzzed in this fight all the way through, you know what I'm saying? But he can still get buzzed in this fight and kind of be in a situation where he's trying to fight his way out, you know what I'm saying, and trying to survive. And that's not a situation he really wants to find himself in. I hope he doesn't, because it's just not right now. Not for the situation he wants to find himself in, as far as being with the elite. He don't want to be in a dogfight right now and get himself hurt. But Agbeko, he's definitely going to be in a dogfight. I mean, the guy's not trying to take a loss right now. He's very confident. Morrell feels like he's been disrespected by Agbeko as far as the way he's been talking. He's definitely going to carry that in. And I want to feel like, I want to see, okay, I want to see how much. I'm not going to put that information out there. I want to hold on to that. But I'm basically watching to see how Morrell performs, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see his performance and how he is against a top guy. Not a top guy, but you understand what I'm saying. Someone who's actually going in there to win and not just to collect a check. And I feel like Agbeko, he can do enough. At first I was like, I don't like the matchup, but it's grown on me. I like the matchup a lot better, especially for the position Morrell is in. Like I said in my last video with Morrell, I'm not trying to rush him or get him in a situation where he needs to develop now and prove himself, but it just I know he's marketing himself well, so we just gonna go along with that. But I kind of like Morrell, man. He kind of growing on me, you know what I'm saying? like that he got a little edge to him. He's not really trying to fit in with nobody. I don't like guys like that. If you're a boxer, man, you ain't no fitting in. You gotta fight your way through. So he definitely not trying to co-sign everybody or look for a co-sign. He's trying to make it happen. So I'm definitely encouraged by that. Hopefully his stamina is good and everything is well. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I heard with Charlo, you know what I'm saying, a lot of guys ain't been training full camps around running shields. So I just hope he comes in on point. I don't want him to be slacking or anything like that, because that'll give guys a reason to be like, nah, I don't want to fight you and things like that. But he has to watch out for Agbeko, man. Agbeko, he throws some strong hooks. Got a strong right hand that he throws. I mean, he can definitely get a guy out of there. So Morrell definitely gonna have to watch out for all the stuff that Agbeko brings to the table. If he definitely want to hit that level where everyone's trying to go, especially at 168. You know what I'm saying? At this point right now, people are basically expecting the older guys to fall out or to bow out gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the younger guys, right now they're trying to run the division or trying to make the name for themselves and get a belt. And all the belts are basically we're undisputed right now for Canelo. So guys trying to prove themselves, especially in that division. And I feel like Agbeko is definitely someone to start Morrell off right for the year, kind of gauge where he's at, see if he needs to clean anything up. But it's gonna be a challenge. Definitely gonna be a challenge. I feel like Morrell gonna be ready, but he said he going for the KO. You know what I'm saying? So last guy I heard say he was going for the KO, man. He ain't getting no KO. Matter of fact, it was a sloppy fight. I ain't gonna call no names out, but it was one of the sloppiest fights. It was definitely the sloppiest fight of 2023. Now, Shakur's fight was boring, but it wasn't sloppy. But the fight I'm talking about, it was the sloppiest fight of 2023, though. But I don't think it's gonna be that way. I feel like they're gonna be trying to win. It's gonna be action-packed. They're not gonna try to leave it up to the judges. It's gonna be a lot of punches thrown, a lot of moving around the ring. Morrell got a lot of power, man. I feel like Morrell gonna surprise Agbeko with his power, because from what I've seen, Morrell's getting a lot stronger. He's added a lot more muscle, so someone like Agbeko, he'll have a little trouble with a guy like Morrell. So I'm definitely looking towards that direction as far as him getting a big fight soon after this because of his performance. Hopefully it can be that way, but he gotta make some things happen. But he gotta show up though. If you think he's gonna go in there and try to just go for the knockout, and which can happen, he probably can get a knockout on him, but if you think it's just gonna be an easy fight like that, it ain't gonna be one of those. This man going for he going for everything. He know this might be his only shot. He knows that they trying to use him as a guy to test what Morrell's skills is, and he's not trying to hit that plateau, so he's trying to go ahead and move past this. A lot of guys don't want to be gatekeepers these days, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he done worked a long time to get back to this position. And he done took a loss before and another loss after that. Guys like that are the hardest ones to beat, man, because it's like, they don't want to get another loss, man, because they know it's do or die after that. Those are definitely the hardest guys to beat. So Morrell just got to work on that inside game with Agbeko. I feel like Agbeko, his strongest punch is going to be coming from the outside, because he definitely like to throw from out there. But it's usually around the head area, around the shoulders. He'll go to the body a lot, but that head area, he dangerous with that. You got a lot of power in his punches. I feel like a Morrell mix it up, but he can't stand in front of this guy though. If he's standing in front of him directly, he gotta be moving, he gotta be working. If he's not, it's gonna be a problem just to stand in front of him. But I feel like Agbeko has success not roughing up a Morrell, but kind of going to the ribs and different things like that as Morrell's on the inside fighting, kind of countering to his ribs, throwing some hooks, counter to the body, then go to the head. If Agbeko can do that, he can have some success. But I feel like Morrell gonna go to the body and then go to the top and then probably possibly drop him, get him out of there. But that's my prediction. That's all I got. Like and subscribe.